you, Anthony?
You got it.
Take care. I do believe it's my guest. I do believe that this is Brooke Packard. Good morning, Brooke.
Good morning, Bob. How are you?
It's very nice to hear your voice again, and we should out ourselves just for a minute. Now, this is a coincidence. Now, Brooke has been working on a very useful and I should say practical program to help you get your kids to sleep, maybe even put yourself to sleep if you can. But as it turns out, I worked for her father 20 years ago or so at Merrill Lynch, who was the finest boss I ever had, nicest man, Herb Hedek. And what are the odds of that, Brooke?
I don't know. Because I sent you through George Latimer. I had a nice lunch with him, and he said call, so it wasn't like there was no familial thing going on here.
No, at least not that we know of now. No, she's married to a bishop. Here I am flirting with her. I'm going to hell, Brooke. But no, because your father was one of the most decent. And you know the other thing about your father, I've got to tell you, folks, if you care about human beings, a real Renaissance guy. He wasn't just a Wall Street guy. He loved music. He loved art. He loved literature. He was a guy with some great depth. Still is, actually. Still kicking. God bless him, in his mid-80s. And I just wanted to out that coincidence, how life is just a trip sometimes. I couldn't believe it.
I can't either. It's really, and thank you for speaking such kind words about him. He's really doing well. He's really vibrant and great and just fantastic.
The only guy I know in his 70s, I guess it was, or sick. Well, so I still play hockey in my mid-60s, so it's not crazy. But broke his ribs mountain climbing, whatever the hell he was skiing, whatever the heck he was doing.
It was a rafting trip.
A rafting trip? Same difference. A lunatic. God.
Yeah.
All right. I know he's coming up for Christmas. You got to call me when he comes up. If I could see him, it'd be worth its weight in gold. What a wonderful man he was. God.
Oh, thanks. I will definitely get him to do that.
Now let's get to what his offspring has, and that would be you, one of his offspring. How did you get so involved and concerned about sleep? Your young kids?
I have a grown daughter now, but I've worked in early childhood education for years, decades, and I was a terrible sleeper, just a horrible sleeper, and I went from doctor to doctor to doctor, hoping they'd give me a pill, a magic pill to cure it, and they didn't, thank goodness, because now we know what those pills do. I mean, even over-the-counter products are not safe in the long run. They can give you dementia, and they're just not very healthy. So what I did was I took my skills as a storyteller and early childhood music expert and a lover of stories and put it together in a bedtime routine. Because all the doctors said, you need a routine, you need a routine, you need to eat at the same time. I don't have a routine. During the week I do, but then Saturday I'm up at noon. Well, there are different temperaments. But, people do, you can adjust, people do need to work nights, all that kind of stuff.
Look, I'm in the twilight zone, okay? I got my dream, which was be promoted to do a morning show, and I'm a night guy. Me getting up at 4:30 is like Dracula living on water instead of blood. It's just not fair.
You get up at 0 o'clock, right?
Oh, man. God, I'll never get used to it. But I'm disciplined, so I do it. All right, so what should I do? What's my routine? See, my idea is that I have Rihanna and Kate Upton sleep with me for about an hour, and then I'll sleep for the rest of the day, if not the rest of my life. But that's
yeah. No, it's not healthy, but it's a fun. Certainly, it's a better alternative to this kind of cultural. Let's just wait. We don't need sleep. What the heck? We work hard here in America.
All right. So tell us the routine. Go through it.
Well, this is really for kids 2 to 7, but I've had a lot of adults say, please make a Sleepy Time Club for grown-ups. But first thing you can do is go to the sleepytimeclub.com site, and there's a free gifts page. And the top of that page is the bedtime blueprint. And that's where I put everything the doctors told me on one piece of paper. It gives you the average amount of hours you need to sleep according to age. The National Sleep Council just changed those.
Okay, do you have it in front of you? 65 but very active. How much sleep do I need?
You need actually you need 7 to 8 hours.
Uh-oh. Continue.
And you need those because there's like a little, I call it the Roomba in your brain. There's a lot of
little squirrels up there.
Yeah, there's a lot of detoxification that goes on when you sleep, a lot of chemicals. Yeah.
No kidding. And not any good ones. Go ahead.
So what I have for kids, and then actually if you look at the kids, most adults make the mistake in thinking kids need the same amount of sleep they do, and they don't. They need a lot more. So the good news is that means parents get a lot more free time if they plan for it.
Oh, I was strict like that with my daughter. 8 o'clock, you're in bed. I don't care if the Pope comes to give you communion. I'm not waking you up. You sleep.
Did it work?
Yeah, because I was absolutely steadfast. We shower, we brush our teeth. You give me any trouble, you stay in the bathroom until you're done. I read you a story. Then I usually use the bat. She slept well, 8, 9 hours. Good.
Right, and did she continue that she's quite an accomplished
person? She's a microbiologist now. She's the smart one, yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's the interesting thing is the studies indicate that kids you did a great job. We have to acknowledge that.
Brooke Burke, the sleep guru, is saying I did a great job. What's the name of the site again? We want to keep pushing this. Sleepy Time?
SleepyTimeClub.com. But it is for kids 2 to 7.
No, I know. Trust me. I have many ways that are 2 to 7 about me. Trust me.
Okay, but here's the thing. The studies show that kids who learn to respect sleep and learn to get that routine down, that continues through the teen years and even as adults.
Well, I know my bad habit started when I was young, like even 4 or 5 years old. I'd be lying in bed and hear the TV on, and that's where I wanted to be, downstairs watching television, and that's what I still am. Oh.
And that's really not good. We know that. Like now, screen time now with tablets and phones and the internet, it's we're talking.
You're not kidding. I turn my phone not often. I turn it silent. I put it face down, and the do not disturb sign on, and then I usually get a call.
You have to learn to not answer the call.
No, I don't. I just I want to deal with my grandson. If he has a problem, I have a code, a secret code. He types it into text, and I call him back.
Oh, that's so cute.
No, because he and I are very close, and he went through some issues, and that's how I have that. But other than that secret code, you're going to have to blow up the house before I answer it at that time. All right, so tell us where the website is. We will have you back.
SleepyTimeClub.com and free gifts.
Free gifts?
Free gifts. You can get a free storybook for your kids.
Oh, boy.
And the bedtime blueprint.
Okay. My favorite storybook was Choo Choo. Remember the one he goes off and the train goes plays with the flowers? And best.
Oh, yes.
Remember that? All right, thank you, Brooke. Brooke Packer, thank you so much. We'll talk soon.
Business Network on 1460 WVOX.